Welcome back. Well, I have the distinct pleasure to not only host Mark Jones, who's the incoming chair of MBA, but also CEO of AmeriFirst. Hello, Mark.
Hey, Mary. Good to be with you again.
Thank you. You guys just went through something really crazy at AmeriFirst. Tell everybody what you did.
So we merged with a bigger company, Union Home Mortgage, out of Cleveland, Ohio.
And the reason, because I don't know, I'm kind of curious. Yeah. What goes through your mind to do that?
We were looking at the market. My business partner, I have a 50-50 partner. He's in his 70s and I'm in my mid 60s, and really looking at what it's going to take to be vibrant in the mortgage banking world in the future. That has to do with technology, has to do with recruiting dollars, has to do with a whole lot of different things. And so when we looked at this company, Union Home Mortgage, who is a top 40 lender in the United States, we saw some of the things that we were lacking, some of the things in the technology space in particular, some of the things in being able to train loan officers with that technology,
sure,
and to really move ourselves forward and to grow into our goal now at the Union Home Mortgage merger is to become a top 10 lender in the United States.
That's fabulous. Now that takes a whole lot of effort. You may be a CEO out there interested how he's done that, and because you had a large organization, talk about that.
We did about $3.3 billion in originations in 2020, and about 2.8 in 2022, and about 1.7 last year. So we were a large organization. They're probably 10 times our size.
Okay. Yeah. But how many people had to make that shift to the new organization?
About 550.
And that is not easy to do with any matter at all. Now, your partner, a great partner, AmeriFirst, is of ours, and one of your loan officers here locally loves some of the new products that you have acquired as a function of the merger.
Well, that's exactly. Besides technology, there are some great products, construction-perm loans that we didn't have available to us before, home equity loans, those types of things. And that when you are a top 50 national lender, you've got a lot more tools in your tool bag than we had at AmeriFirst. And
the other thing that she mentioned, and a call out to Jerry Swanson in our area, is that she loves as you mentioned, the technology, but the training of the loan officers, because she has one place and a website to go get all that information. And the more educated they are, the better they can serve us, us as consumers to get a loan.
I think a perfect example of one of the technology pieces that really, really lit me up was the ability to give a link to a borrower on their iPhone, and then they can fill out everything they need for the application without ever being face to face with the loan officer. And as you look at where the millennials and the Gen Zs expect technology to be, that's where it is. And for AmeriFirst to get there on our own would have been 4 or 5 years, and we'd have been further and further behind. So that also was a part of the reason, the rationale for wanting to merge with somebody.
I love that. The next big wave, you and I are boomers, and the next big wave of people are millennials.
Oh, and I was probably one of the biggest part of the problem. It's like, we don't need that technology. Because when I was coming up, I remember when Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac first rolled out DU. And the promise was, we don't need underwriters anymore. Well, it just made it worse. We needed more underwriters to check the checkers. And so I grew up with technology really never fulfilling the promise. Well, I think we've reached an inflection point to where technology is going to be a huge game changer going forward. And if you're not in that world and working on that, you're going to be left behind. And that was part of the decision-making process that went into our decision.
I love that. Well, if you'd like to see more information about this, make sure that you actually hit the subscribe button on YouTube. We love that when you do. It's not just vanity for us. And hit the notification bell. Until next time, look forward to seeing you.